Hi, friends, and thanks for listening to The Fashionista Life, brought to you by True Fashionistas, where you can sell, shop, and look fabulous. I'm your host, Jennifer Johnson, and today we welcome into the studio Barbara King. Hi, Barbara.
Hello, Jennifer.
So, you're a graduate of FIT, which is the Fashion Institute of New York, or Fashion Institute of Technology of New York, and you started a fashion consulting business in 1995. She also has been a yoga instructor, author, personal coach, travel expert. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. Professional personal coach and celebrity stylist. Oh my gosh, what led you to that journey? How did you? That's a lot of stuff.
I know. I'm an overachiever.
You are type A plus plus.
Yes. But you should talk. But it's about me.
It's not about me.
I know. So I went to the Fashion Institute and I really truly love fashion. So I decided to create my own business. And I would go into people's closets, help them weed out what works and doesn't work, and then take them shopping. So I did that in New York City, and then I've traveled all over to do it. I really built my business in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's truly where I started it, and it was amazing. And when I was in New York City, I worked for all these big designers, Donna Karan and Ralph Lauren, and it was super, super awesome. And I worked in a million department stores like Bloomingdale's. And so, yeah, I was like, I need to have my own business. So I was literally on a spinning bike.
Oh my gosh.
Teaching spinning, of course, because, I have to teach it,
right?
right?
And doing yoga poses in between, nonetheless.
Totally. So I was like, I'm going to create this business because people can trust me to go in their closets.
Right.
So I just built the business and then
And you did that in New York first.
I did that in New York first, and that was so much fun. But then I got like side jobs where I'd work for big designers down in Soho and I'd be their assistant. And it was really, truly the best life.
Wow.
I still have the best life. I really do love my life.
You
So,
have a great life.
I
Yes.
really do. I really do. So I still, I always, it's in my blood. I will do it forever.
So you went to, was it LA? Or where?
Yeah. So I lived in California.
Okay.
And we lived in Newport and Pasadena. So I did it all through California. I had big clients.
Celebrity.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
gosh.
I did really cool stuff.
If those sessions could talk.
I know. I
Right?
want to really write I wrote a book already. I did write Be Delicious Now, the Ultimate Fashion Secret.
Yes. I have that book.
Yay. And so that's still going strong, believe it or not. And I literally wrote that in 2014.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not dated. I mean, I called my publisher. I'm like, should we change this? And she's like, nope, it's still good. She goes, if you want to change the cover.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well, that is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, to have all that knowledge of everything that you've done.
Yeah. And I did classes and I studied color, just to keep up, but it really comes natural for me.
Well, now that you mentioned color, we're both in pink and you are in the most delicious color pink.
Oh, thank you.
It looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
Finding the perfect color. Now, I've always heard like, oh my gosh, redheads shouldn't wear this color or they shouldn't wear this. Or if you're blonde and fair skin, you shouldn't have, you hear it all. Okay.
Yep.
So talk to us about that.
Okay.
What are the rules, or if there is no rules, how do we find what works for us?
Okay. So, I'm going to truly educate you.
Okay. I've got my pen and paper.
I'm so excited. So I trained with a woman. Her name is Leatrice Eisman, and she is a Pantone director for color. And so I trained underneath her, and I studied every single color system out there, and none of it made sense except for Leatrice's system, which I truly love. And I love her to death. She's one of my mentors. And she, her system is about looking at your skin tone, which skin tone, not what your face looks like. It's the skin tone underneath your forearm.
Oh my gosh, it's pale. Yep. It's pale. The rest of me is tan, but that's pale.
So that never changes. Okay. So that's what we look at. And then we look at your eye color, and not the color of your eyes, but the whites of your eyes or the cream of your eye color. So you either fall into white or you fall into off-white.
Oh.
Because there's 60,000 colors of white.
Wow.
Yes. So you want to hold a light gray color at natural lighting and really see what color looks good. This is why so many people go to stores and go, but it really
Mm.
looked good on me in the store. It's because the lighting wasn't right.
And I totally did that just recently. I was in a store and I don't ever wear red, but I bought something that was red and I'm like, oh, I really like this. It was linen. And I got it home and it was really orangey red. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, because you have that tone in your
mm-hmm,
skin, so it's an offset. So the best colors is really looking at to figure out whether to wear white or wear an off-white.
mm-hmm,
Super duper important. I never tell anybody you cannot wear color. I have a redhead son,
mm-hmm,
and I would I put him in red, and he
mm-hmm.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I'm like previously in my marriage, I would never put him in red. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like I really say you can wear every color, just accent your best color.
Okay.
Does that make
It
sense?
does. It makes sense.
And then you have a lot of color. Most people have a lot of color in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So like my daughter, her eyes are hazel blue, beautiful green. She can wear so many colors. I Go ahead.
But I look and I'm like, I have blue eyes, but
You
it's blue gray.
It's a blue gray.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. You can wear a lot of color too.
But
Yes.
not yellow.
Not yellow.
Yellow just does not look good.
No, and
But
I've never seen you in the wrong color.
mm-hmm.
I mean, you always look
Oh,
adorable.
well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So go
So,
ahead.
yeah, so you wanna look at and it doesn't matter bottoms, like, everyone's like, "Oh my god, but somebody told me I can't wear black." Like, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah.
You can Everybody can wear every color, but I did
Mm-hmm.
have a client once, I did her colors because I do people's personal
Mm-hmm.
colors, and, she really only had 3 good colors.
Seriously.
3. I felt so bad. I was like,
Oh
"Really
my
sorry.
gosh.
I'm really sorry." But she was like, "It's okay. At least I don't know. Like, now I
Right.
know because now I'm gonna always focus on those colors." Also, my little tip of knowing what people wear, and truly, it's what if you've picked this and you don't have another partner to follow
Mm-hmm.
through with, it's the bed sheets or like
What?
your covering of your comforter is your favorite color.
What do you mean?
Like
Really?
whatever color you chose for
Mm-hmm.
your like bed sheet is usually the color that you love.
Well, of course, I would have chosen pink, but I went with white.
See? So everybody has their favorite color, and I always can discover it with little things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your bed sheet look like? What color have you used on a wall that nobody
Mm-hmm.
else sees? Like, where's your isn't that
Oh my gosh.
interesting?
But if you have a spouse or somebody that you're living with
Correct.
and you can't do that, like my whole house would be pink.
See?
I mean, I certainly did bring pink elements everywhere in my house, but
Isn't that funny?
it's
Well, when I had my yoga studio, I did purple everything.
mm-hmm.
Now I don't really like purple. I love every
Oh,
color. I love every color, but I'm not so big on purple anymore.
because you're over it.
I'm over
Kinda.
it. Like that was a different chapter in my life,
Mhm.
and I'm not going back.
So I was purple when I got married.
Get
Periwinkle. I was not. I know. Drop the mic. I loved periwinkle, and of course, it's the color of the year now.
Yes.
But I loved it 21 years ago. Favorite color of all time, and it wasn't pink.
Isn't that funny?
And now I'm like, oh my god, it wasn't pink.
Well, I'm like, it's funny because I've really discovered that you do grow out of color. Like you
Mhm.
grow out of it. I'm like, I mean, I love the color. I appreciate the color purple, but I'm over it. Like,
Interesting.
and then when I grew up, my mom and dad would always put me in pink. So I was like, I don't want to wear pink.
Oh my gosh.
So I fought it. Now I'm embracing it as you
Mhm.
see what I'm wearing right
Oh my
now.
gosh.
Isn't that funny,
That is.
Jennifer?
I think it's almost like a smell or a taste brings you back to something that you
Totally.
may
Well,
you
and
know.
it's when I trained under Leatrice, she said that there's always a color someone doesn't like because of a bad past experience.
Mhm.
Isn't that
Interesting.
interesting?
It's very, very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So, wow.
I kn
That's a lot of information to really kind of think about, and I guess it's always a good idea to go get your colors done by somebody who
Absolutely.
knows what they're doing so that when you shop, you can shop smarter.
Exactly, and I do that personally.
Awesome, awesome. Is your closet overflowing, or maybe your kids' closets are as well? Or maybe you just want to redecorate your home. If you're wondering what to do with all that stuff that you've accumulated, bring it all to True Fashionistas or even ship it to them for free. They'll sell your unwanted items for you. They'll take away all the hassle by doing all the work, and all you have to do is sit back and collect your money. You can reach out to them online at truefashionistas.com, come into the store, or check them out on Facebook or Instagram, and that's truefashionistas.com. All right, friends, we're back again with Barbara King, and we're chatting about all things fashion. We just talked about color. Now, I have a burning thought. Okay. I've heard so much about people having a signature. Like, oh, she always wears pearls, or she always wears pink, or you're always going to see her in this or him in this. Do you need to have a signature?
No.
Is that no?
Nope. You don't. I mean, I think having a purpose around that, like, oh, I want people to recognize me every time they see me wearing pearls. Like, I love pearls. I have a lot of photos with my pearls, but I don't want people, it's not important to me. It's if it's important to you, go for it. It's awesome, because that means you're paying attention to what you're wearing, which is my favorite kind of people.
I love that.
Yeah.
So now that we talked about color, and you, let's say you find out what your color is, what do we do with that then?
So you can go to your closet first and take your color fan and see what colors you have in there that do not match. And that will help you eliminate clothes
that do not match your color wheel that you were told these are your colors.
Exactly. And like, I literally took my 2 teenagers shopping on Sunday.
As she's smiling.
It was really fun. And before we went, we cleaned their closets. Like, I was like, sorry, you're cleaning your closet.
Right.
So and they were like, Mom, that was the best thing ever, because now I know exactly what was already in my closet, and I don't duplicate what I had in my closet.
Because we all do that.
Totally.
Oh my gosh. How many white tees do you need?
I can't even imagine what your closet looks like. I'm sure it's a little
it's
candy store.
It is a pink. I do have some other colors in there, but a lot of pinks and,
I love it.
Some blues, ironically.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what pink means, right?
No.
Okay. So the psychology around pink is when you wear it, you speak your truth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a whole psychology of
what about other colors?
So blue is like calming.
Oh,
Orange,
that's certainly not me.
right?
No wonder I don't wear a lot of it. I'm like, wow. high energy.
Exactly. Orange makes you hungry.
Oh.
Red is fire, obviously. Red is like, you're gonna listen to me, I have authority.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And most men don't like brown, even though they wear brown.
And I don't either. That's like my least favorite color.
Isn't that funny?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew there were other, I'm sure, but that's so cool.
I know. Isn't that fun?
That is so neat.
So yeah, you could take your fan in your closet. You can take it when you can pick out artwork. Like
oh my gosh, even for your thinking of it in terms of your house and decorating.
Absolutely. A lot of times people focus on the size of a couch, but they don't realize they don't like the color.
Oh.
Because it's not their color scheme. And I mean, obviously I've been in 1,000 homes. I've been doing this for over 30 years.
Wow.
And some couples, they really don't agree. And most of the time, if a man or a woman doesn't like what they're wearing, it's because of the color. They don't like the color.
Oh, wow. Color is everything.
It really is, including smell.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. So how can we shop and shop smart also in our closet? Now that kind of ties in with all of this.
Absolutely. So like I said, you don't shop unless you are shopping in your closet first. Mixing and matching. For my clients, I will have them try clothes on, and I mix and match and take photos.
Oh, you take photos?
Yes.
Because then you have them on your phone and know what you have to work with.
Exactly. And then you make a list. Always, always, always make a list of what you need. I made my kids make their list. I go, nope, we're not shopping until you specifically tell me what you're looking for, where you want to find it, and then how many you want.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been into stores recently. I rarely shop anywhere but True Fashionistas because it's such a large closet, right?
Yep.
But it's so hard to find things. Like, where are you finding things for I look at my daughter and she's 17 and she's like, there's nothing anywhere. Do you just have to go online or?
I'm not a big online shopper unless I went to the store and I tried it on and they didn't have my size,
Mhm.
so I'll take a picture of it.
Mhm.
I travel everywhere for shopping, obviously, because all my clients are all over.
Do you ever get tired of it?
You
Tired
know
of shopping?
you know, it's
I'm asking
so
you this.
I
What?
know, I love it. You know what? I gotta be honest, I hate shopping. I'm not
No.
kidding you, but I love
Really?
doing it for other people. It's truly I'm a totally different person.
So you don't like doing it for yourself?
Can't stand it.
Wow.
Can't s but I obviously, it takes me 5 seconds to do it because I
Right.
know what looks good on me,
Mhm.
and I know what color, and I know exactly where I'm gonna go.
Right.
But I travel. I mean, I went to the Sawgrass Mill. It was
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
That place is
It
amazing. I go
is.
everywhere, Boca Sa I mean, I go everywhere. Coconut Point,
Mhm.
I go everywhere.
So, and I interrupted you
That's okay.
with a fleeting thought. So we were talking about shopping smart, always bring a list, have an action plan.
Have an action plan. Yeah, and say, "You know what? I'm not gonna get everything today.
Mhm.
We're gonna do it in stages." So if somebody's gonna go look for a bathing suit, I go spend that day just looking for bathing
Okay,
suits.
so bathing suit, that could be a whole other podcast
Totally.
because we all know.
We could do a podcast on
Oh,
jewelry, shoes, bathing suits, all that fun
because
stuff.
literally,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
endless.
bathing suits, oh,
It's endless. Yeah.
that and jeans.
Oh,
Shopping for jeans or bathing suits are probably right up there. There's always those life moments that they say are the hardest moments, moving or losing someone or getting married. Well, I think shopping for bathing suits or jeans would be up there.
that is so funny because for some reason, I guess because I'm an expert, when I shop for jeans for a client, it's always the first pair of jeans they buy.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny. I'm like, I really can't make this up. I don't know.
Wow.
I wish I can share that talent with everyone
Mhm.
because people think I can't afford you. I'm like, yes, you can.
Right. But that's what everybody thinks immediately because you say stylist or curator and oh, no. That's
Exact
only for the rich and famous.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. So, yeah, so your question too, what else do you do to find places? But yeah, just do it in stages. Make
Mhm.
a list and don't deter from it because it's stimulating going into places.
Mhm.
You get so
Oh,
sidetracked,
yeah, that
right?
would be me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more pink in the corner.
Let's
Oh.
go over there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So say no more than saying yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome advice. That's very, very good.
Thank you.
So, Barbara, if our guests would like to get a hold of you, how do they do so?
So I have a website,
Okay.
barbarakingstyling.com. And all my information is on there. And I'm on TikTok and
Oh, you're on TikTok.
I
What are
am
you on TikTok? What's your
it's BKS Travel and Style.
Okay.
Yeah. So I post there and then I do a Friday 5 o'clock fashion live on Insta.
On Insta.
Yeah.
Okay. And that what are you on Insta?
B- B King Styling.
Okay, awesome. And I'll drop these into our show notes as
Thank you.
well.
Thank you.
So, friends, thank you again for tuning into the Fashionista Life with Jennifer Johnson, brought to you by True Fashionistas. Make your day fabulous.